Welcome back to the channel, Guardians. We have another crafted weapon review today, featuring a new adaptive frame sniper rifle that may not be your cup of tea for PvE, but in PvP, this weapon truly shines. We'll go over its god roll, how it compares to other adaptive frame snipers in the same slot, whether it's worth enhancing the left and right perks, and much more. Slap that like button if you do find this informative. Blood, sweat and tears go into the making of my videos. Let's begin. Let's just quickly go over PvE before the PvP section. Just don't bother with it in PvE, period. This sniper is elemental, meaning same slot kinetic snipers simply outdamage stasis ones by 10% on precision hits. Even though it does roll overflow and firing line, supremacy exists. Granted, not the same sub-archetype, but it just outdamages it. TLDR, this is a PvP sniper. It's just pointless in PvE. If you are a PvE player, don't bother crafting it. Now, for the main part of this video, Locus Locutus is a brand new seasonal sniper rifle that dropped as part of the Season of the Witch, craftable of the stasis element in the adaptive frame sub-archetype, the most favourable snipers in PvP. Let's start with the negative. When looking at sniper rifles, you may only want to go for ones that roll snapshot sights, massively decreasing ADS speed. Unfortunately, Locus does not roll snapshot, but in all honesty, its handling stat, although poor with a base stat of 42, can be maxed out with selecting the right perks in certain conditions, making it very snappy and easy to swap to, making snapshot not really mandatory on this weapon. It's very consistent at short to medium ranges thanks to its 40 zoom stat, making quick scoping easy to pull off, as the ADS speed can go all the way down to 0.31 seconds, and the scope itself is one of the best in the game. Its base aim assist stat is mediocre with a score of 61, but just like with the sniper's handling, this can go all the way past 90 with its most potent roll, making it extremely easy to land headshots. The sniper ends up aiming for you. When comparing with other snipers in the same slot, its base stats are worse than Defiance of Yasmin and Thoughtless, but don't let that put you off. The perks on the Locus make up for the poor stats in general. With that being said, let's visit that god roll. TLDR, as with all my crafted weapon reviews, this is my opinion. God rolls are subjective to the user. Let's kick things off with the masterwork. Needless to say, the only perks really useful on snipers are handling and at a push, range, but with the lack of snappy on this weapon, you will need to go for handling and spec as much possible into it. Not to mention, in the first column, Fluted Barrel would give the gun an extra 15 points to handling on top of a stability boost. Second column is primarily reload and range perks. You can go for Accurized, which grants 10 points to range. I'm going to jump straight to the fourth column, as there is only one desirable perk there, being Opening Shot, which gives the weapon increased aim assist and range, bringing the aim assist up, when paired with Targeting Adjuster, to 86, 91 if you're using the enhanced perk. No other perk in the fourth column is worth considering. Now, the third column requires some breaking down. We have two decent PvP perks here. On one hand, you have Surplus, which grants the sniper more handling based on the number of abilities charged, and then you have Keep Away, which boosts the range and accuracy and reload speed. Arguably, Keep Away is inferior. Range is not the be-all end-all when it comes to sniper rifles. It only grants 10 range to the weapon and an accuracy increase, whereas Surplus grants a massive boost to handling depending on how many abilities you have charged. Having 1 grants 5 handling, 2 grants 25, which when combined with other perks mentioned already, brings up the handling to 92, and with all 3 abilities charged, the handling goes all the way up to maximum, bringing the ADS down to that max value of 0.31 seconds, with stow and ready speed below 0.3. TLDR, go with Surplus. In case you run out of abilities, you can also take advantage of the weapon's origin trait, Head Rush, which grants bonus handling also when standing up after crouching for more than 2 seconds, which can come in handy when coming out of cover. As you can see on screen, these are the max values you can get on Locus when all perks are working and maxed out, with enhanced perks, a good 90 range, max handling, and a very strong aim assist value of 91, making the gun very consistent. Is it worth enhancing, you may be wondering? To answer that question, let's compare its enhanced perks against other sniper rifles in the Kinetic slot. Thoughtless, which is one of my favourite snipers, has inferior stats overall than Locus, however can roll snappy, bringing down ADS at 0.26 seconds when paired with the god roll. On the other hand, you have Defiance of Yasmin, also an adaptive frame, which can roll snapshot too, alongside Opening Shot, has better range, aim assist and ADS speed, although Locus has better stow and ready speed than both. So you can see from this comparison, the weapon sits somewhere in the middle. It's a very strong weapon overall, and enhancing those perks will grant even more effects to Surplus, although it does not specify how much on D2 Foundry, and an increase of 5 aim assist and range thanks to enhanced Opening Shot. It's one of the most consistent and easy to obtain snipers this season. If you don't have a god roll Defiance of Yasmin in the Kinetic slot, this is probably the next best adaptive frame sniper in the game for PvP. It gets a 4 out of 5 in PvP. I'll be using it regularly this season. That's it for this video, people. Slap that like button if you did find this informative and subscribe for future content. Talking of future content, we have a Titan build to check out soon, featuring Void Orbs and lots of volatility. Don't miss out. This was Plasma Alchemist. Your viewership is much appreciated. Until next time, see ya later.